We turn now to a fast-moving fire in Pawtucket. 21 people are now displaced after flames ripped through their homes. The three-alarm fire broke out around 10:30 last night on Mineral Spring Avenue. 3 firefighters were also injured. Detectives now looking into what caused that fire. Eyewitness News reporter Sean Daly is live with the new details from the Blackstone Valley Mobile Newsroom in Pawtucket. Sean?
Yes, Todd, last night was a rough one here in Pawtucket when fire tore through a triple-decker, but luckily all of the nearly 24 people inside at the time managed to make it out alive. A 3-alarm fire broke out around 10:30 last night in this triple-decker here on Mineral Spring Avenue in Pawtucket.
It happened pretty quickly. We were upstairs watching TV, and before we knew it, the fire alarms were going off. We were preparing to go to bed for work for the next day, and the neighbors knocked on the door, and they said that there was a fire in the basement.
21 people, roughly half of them children, are now homeless. It took firefighters about 5 hours to put out the fire, and 3 of them were injured in the process. Pawtucket's fire marshal tells us it was a gas-fed fire that firefighters simply couldn't keep up with. He says it raced up the walls because this building had no fire stops between the basement and the 3rd floor. That's called balloon construction.
It's tough. It took a toll on the firefighters. 3 firefighters were injured and transported to the hospital. They made good headway in the basement, and then it just got away from them. It was a gas-fed fire, so we had to wait for the gas company to get here to shut off the gas.
A friend of a woman who lived on the 3rd floor made sure firefighters knew to rescue her.
I was making phone calls to everyone that I knew that lived in the building, and one of them told me that my friend Liz was still up on the 3rd floor. So I ran over to the fire department. I told them, I was like, look, my friend's still up on the 3rd floor. You guys have to go in there and you have to get her.
As investigators work to figure out what caused this fire, the Red Cross is helping all 21 people who lost their homes. Live in Pawtucket with the Blackstone Valley Mobile Newsroom, Sean Daly, Eyewitness News.